What's going on, social media fam? And I'm coming back at you with the Keep in Mind show. And you already know who this is.
Tori.
The beautiful Tori. And I'm Cool Mover. And we're going to come at you with a topic that a lot of dudes probably, had these run-ins with women that kind of particular about it.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking it's cool to come over too soon.
Yes.
So we're going to hop right into this. I'm going to ask Tori, what is too soon when, you just meeting somebody? What would be?
Too soon?
Yeah.
Well, I think asking somebody who you have absolutely no history with, because you could date somebody you kind of grew up with and, y'all kind of come back around and you know that person or you're comfortable with them. So if it's somebody that no history, for me, too soon is, a month or two. Really, shoot, more than that. I would rather just get to know them, and when I'm comfortable, and I don't know when it's going to be, it just depends on how much we communicate. I want to catch you off guard, so you can't be fronting about how you really are. I probably have already been around your family, so I get to see you interact before you coming over to my house. Like, if I had done all those things, then chances are you are not coming over. Call me old-fashioned, I don't care. You ain't coming over there.
As y'all can see, Tori got some rules, and I guess with me, the men don't really have no
of course
coming over too soon rules for women, that unless that woman is kind of,
well,
they feel like the woman may be a little, they don't know, crazy or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it real. I ain't never really told no woman, hey, it's too soon for you to come over.
What about you asking? So if you talking to
you talking about if I'm asking?
Yeah. So like if you say you meet a chick on Facebook and y'all messaging, y'all been out on 2 dates, because y'all usually like to hit somebody with it after 2 dates. Y'all want to come over and chill. I ain't even known you 2 months and y'all ready to come over to somebody's house. So what do you think is too soon, or what's the earliest you've asked the woman that oh, when can I come over? Can I come chill? When you coming over here?
To be honest, like most of my dating kind of situations over the years, I rarely ask to come over. I always kind of try to feed off the woman. I mean, that's my style. Some dudes are a lot more aggressive than me.
So you got finesse.
Yeah, I'm a little. My name ain't Cool Mover for no good reason, right? So usually I let the woman kind of throw it out there. But probably when
that's a good way to do it, though.
When I was real younger, in my early 20s, the times that I have, like, hey, I'm gonna follow through. It wasn't no 2 months.
What?
It wasn't no.
How long?
I'm from the hood in the early 90s. I wasn't waiting for no 2 months to try to see if I could come over.
Well, what?
I was really, I kind of feed off
I'm at a loss for words.
I feed off the vibe of the woman.
Oh, okay.
If I can see that she's kind of open to me coming over pretty quick, I would be like, hey, I'm gonna follow through there tonight. Kind of throw that out there
and see what she's gonna say.
Yeah, and
cut out. No, you're not.
I guess if I see with somebody that how you talking about a little bit more, hey, bro, I'm gonna be,
Oh, okay. So
you gotta know how to play the curve. You know what I'm saying? So
that's finesse. Some of these dudes, they just throw it out there. They don't care how you carry yourself. Even if they know you, they still gonna try it.
Yeah.
You go out 1 or 2 times. He done made you laugh, 3 chuckles and a smile. Nice. Oh, when I'm gonna come through? You're not coming over here.
He done bought you some pasta or something from Red Lobster or Olive Garden. A piece of cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory.
You took me to
that cheesecake on that somebody. Hey, if a dude buy a woman some cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory, he gonna expect to be able to come over.
Oh my God, what is that, like $10 a slice? That's a cheap date. No.
All women love cheesecake, right?
That is true, but that will not get you in my door at all. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll meet you up the street or whatever the case may be.
But I mean, you got women out there. I ran across women who not as strict as you are. They kind of almost like, you know, damn near giving you a key the third day. Like,
that's them. I ain't doing it.
But I mean, let's put it like this, right? I guess it's a chance you take whether you meet somebody that may be a little off or whatever. But me personally, I don't think it's a determining factor. I mean, them your rules, and there's plenty other women got set of standards, especially women that got kids. Women that kind of got kids and they don't be wanting to let you like come immediately, you know, be around their kids. However, I have met women that, you know, came over, you know, which you would consider quick, and they were cool. They weren't, you know, no, not that I know. I mean, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but I didn't see any kind of promiscuous activities. I guess.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing if it happens that way, but I'm not willing to chance it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that unless I know you, we grew up together, I know your family, or I've known you for a long time. I've already been around them, and I have things that make me feel comfortable with a guy that I'm dating that says, oh, okay, well, I might let him come over, or I would be comfortable going over to his house or something like that. But
well, you gotta take also into consideration, like, let's say, especially in Atlanta where we at, you got a woman that's hasn't been on a date, hasn't been intimate in, like, I mean, I've ran into women and said they ain't been intimate in a couple years. And so I guess you're a little bit more, you know, hey, you know, let's see where this go a little quicker. I've already been waiting. But I understand where you're coming from. But I guess that kind of goes with, are you able to read what's in front of you before you start making them steps? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like I said, with a man, I'm just gonna keep it always real. The rules are kind of different.
So basically, for you just go off the vibe the woman gives you.
Yeah.
If she seems to be more open with it, then you probably gonna say, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna come through and see what she say."
Yeah, but even on the flip side, like vice versa, man be like, "Hey, you know, you want to stop by?"
Yeah.
Like, men really don't have a, you know.
Yeah, y'all don't.
Like. Hey, it's gonna be 6 months till I let her come over.
Okay, calm down. You trying to throw hints at me? I mean, but would you think less of her if you were talking to her for a while? You know, for y'all a while, probably like a month, and she tell you, you know, you can come over within, you know, 2 weeks, and you really digging her. Would you think less of her?
No,
would
because
she maybe
probably when I was much younger, but as I got older and more mature, I realize now that, especially these days, women are a little bit more, you know, would you say aggressive, more so than 20 years ago.
That's true.
Sometimes I guess a woman knows what she wants.
Yeah. And
she's kind of willing to open the doors a little quicker.
Right.
I don't necessarily think that would make her, you know, any type of
okay. That's fair. I don't think
bimbo
it will.
or anything.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm just more precautious.
Yeah.
I watch all these crime shows. I've been through a lot too, so I ain't making it easy for nobody. And I'm not saying it makes it easy for a guy, but I'm not gonna be slacking up on my standards or what I feel like makes me comfortable enough to have somebody in my personal space.
Yeah,
you know,
which that makes plenty of sense, that because everybody's entitled to do things the way that they see fit.
And if he feel, and if it's too, I mean, if he's impatient too, that shows me, you know, something about his character or what he, you know, may be around for or may not. But I ain't moving no faster because you handsome or you got this and you got that, because I got my own stuff.
I mean, I ain't never really pressured a woman to be like, hey, I need to come over.
Well, you don't have to, but guys have indirect ways of doing things that they try to see if it's gonna make things move along a little bit faster.
Yeah.
You know, like if you got things going on, some people use that as a way to get girls, like a nice car. You know, you got on I don't know, the latest Jordans. I don't know, just materialistic stuff is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Some people feel like that may get you in the door faster or just with her faster. I don't care about that because I got my own
Gucci
stuff.
and all that.
Right. I don't care.
That's something to think about. I guess if you were to have this talk with somebody who was kind of a little bit more progressive than I am, they probably have a whole different, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I was younger, I was a lot more, you know,
Yeah.
what's up? What's up? You know, when I'm gonna follow through.
You was promiscuous.
Is that what you want to say? But I know I learned now really to feed more off
Her
a woman
vibe.
than to.
I think that's the safest way to go.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like I said this in the video before, that men may think that they're kicking game, but it's really the woman that dictates what's going to happen.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? If a woman wants to have sex, if a woman wants to kiss, this is really allowed by the woman, because a man can want to do these things and still, even if he wants to do them, the woman still has to want to kind of engage in it, because you know what I'm saying, like a woman can kind of be, you know, what's up, let's get it going, and be aggressive, and a man be like, oh, I'm coming through, I want to come over,
right.
And a man be like, even if he like okay,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you know, when a man start getting a little too aggressive, the man may end up with some silver bracelets on his hand. You know what I'm saying? Be part of the Me Too movement. But yeah, we want to speak on that when, you know, when coming over too soon.
Don't be asking no chick, can you come over after no first date? Telling you now.
Well, I ain't tell no lie. If she puts that out there,
well, okay. Okay, it's been a while, but however, be careful with that, because I've literally heard of guys talk about how chicks will set guys up too. So if she feel like you got something, she invite you over there, you don't know what's waiting on you behind those closed doors.
Yeah, and that's
something for y'all to consider while y'all thinking that, oh, I'm about to smash, or oh yeah, I got her. That's something to consider for y'all.
That's what they make burners for.
There.
Yeah.
See,
but I'm not saying that, you know, I try to pick, you know, you never know, but I try to, when I'm out in the fields or whatever, I try to kind of read and make sure I ain't, you know, I ain't just all up in the hood in the trap house, you know.
It could be a nice area.
Yeah, but
that's the whole point, to deceive you, to get you comfortable. So of course, if I'm trying to trick you, I ain't gonna take you to the hood.
Yeah.
So
I ain't saying it can't happen, but it ain't happened to me. So,
yeah.
But you know, hey. But anyway, we want to speak on that briefly for all my people out there and all my women out there that had to tell aggressive dude like, hey, you know,
chill out.
We ain't gonna be falling through like that.
Right.
And all the dudes out there be like, hey, when I can fall through, or keep texting you over and over. So once again, it's Keep in Mind show. And as usual, you know, we wish everybody peace and prosperity, always good health and wellness. And once again, it's the beautiful Tori.
Good night, y'all.
And I'm Cool Mover. And we out.
Peace.